Now, I request all to rise for the national anthem.
With the permission of the Honorable Chief Guest, I declare the commencement of the session of 43rd Convocation.
Chief Guest of the 43rd Convocation of IIT ISM Dhanbad, His Excellency the Vice President of India, Sri Jagdeep Dhankar ji, Guest of Honor of the 43rd Convocation of IIT ISM Dhanbad, Honorable Governor of Jharkhand, Sri C.P. Radhakrishnan ji, Sri Bana Gupta ji, Honorable Minister of Health, Medical Education and Family Welfare, Government of Jharkhand, Chairperson, Board of Governors, IIT ISM Dhanbad, Professor Premrat, Professor D.C. Panigrai, ex-Director, IIT ISM Dhanbad, distinguished guests, dear alumni, members of the Board of Governors, senators, my faculty colleagues, officers, staff members of the Institute, dear parents, my dear degree recipients, and media friends. Indian Institute of Technology, Indian School of Mines, Dhanbad, was established in 1926 to address the need for trained human resources related to mining activities in the country with disciplines of mining engineering and applied geology. Under Section 3 of the UGC Act 1956, it was designated as a deemed to be university in 1967. With the support of Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji, the Institute was accorded the status of an IIT on 6th of September 2016. The Institute is redesigned in consonance with the National Education Policy 2020. The present report encapsulates the Institute's academic, research and related activities for the period 1st April 2022 to 30th November 2023. Substantial developments were witnessed during this period in all fronts such as student strength, infrastructure development, research publications, and external cash flow from projects sponsored by industries and national funding agencies. This year, the degrees are being conferred for the academic year 22-23 on 1,919 students, which include 372 PhD, 311 MTech, 69 MBA, including 17 MBA Business Analytics, 95 MSc Techs, 145 MSc, 66 Integrated MTech, 20 Dual Degree, 806 BTech, and 35 PG Diploma. In the academic year 22-23, the Institute offered 44 programs at undergraduate and postgraduate levels, apart from offering PhD in each department. The number of research publications of the Institute has grown up in the last 5 years. The total publication count in Scopus is 1,543 and in Web of Science 837. During the same period, the Institute received 163 sponsored research projects from 66 different organizations amounting to rupees 8,500 lakhs, while 93 consultancy projects have been undertaken from 72 different organizations with a total value of rupees 1,300 lakhs. In the last 1 year, the Institute established academic and R&D collaboration with 17 foreign universities. During the said period, the infrastructure of the Institute got strengthened with completion of many residential units, students' accommodation, as well as a dedicated building for the research facilities known as Central Research Facility Building. The newly built 2,000-seat boys' hostel, named as Aqua Marine Hostel, was dedicated to the nation by our Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi on 15th November 2023. The Institute received one 5G use case lab under the 100 5G Labs initiative by the Department of Telecommunication at the Indian Mobile Congress from our Honorable Prime Minister. The Institute has several centers of excellence housed in Institute Innovation Hub that is named as I2H building. IIT ISM Dhanbad ranked 17th in the National Institutional Ranking Framework NIRF 2023 under the engineering category. The Institute has been ranked as 25th in the QS World University Rankings by the subject Mineral and Mining Engineering. I would personally acknowledge the support received from all my colleagues, academic and non-academic, and alumni and the students. I convey my heartiest congratulations and best wishes to all dear students who will be receiving the degrees, medals, awards today. For the fresh graduates, come new bunch of alumni, I would say, I believe in you. I look forward to a future marked by shared achievements. I conclude by thanking our chief guest, His Excellency, the Vice President of India, Sri Jagdeep Dhankarji, and our guest of honor, Honorable Governor of Jharkhand, Sri C.P. Radhakrishnanji, and Honorable Minister of Jharkhand, Sri Banaguptaji, for being with us on this auspicious occasion. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Our Honorable Chief Guest of the 43rd Convocation of IIT ISM Dhanbad, His Excellency the Vice President of India, Shri Jagdeep Dhankarji, the Guest of Honor, Honorable Governor of Jharkhand, Shri C.P. Radhakrishnanji, Shri Banna Gupta, Honorable Minister of Health, Medical Education and Family Welfare of Jharkhand, Professor J.K. Patnaik, Officiating Director of the Institute, and other distinguished guests on the dais and off the dais, members of the Senate and Board of Governors, esteemed members of the faculty of this institute, dear alumni, respected guardians, and most importantly, the degree recipients of today. I am happy to join and welcome you all on this occasion of the 43rd Convocation of IIT ISM Dhanbad in this beautiful lush green campus among the most giant coal belt of the country. It's indeed our privilege to welcome our Honorable Chief Guest, His Excellency the Vice President of India, the Guest of Honor, His Excellency the Governor of Jharkhand, and our special guest, Shri Banna Gupta, Honorable Minister. Their presence on this momentous occasion will be a great inspiration to all of us. I would like to congratulate all of you who will be receiving the degrees and medals today. It's truly a momentous occasion and also a time of celebration. Be very proud we are graduating from one of the country's best institutions, and that's not an easy feat. This day is much more significant for our parents, especially our mothers. They have sacrificed a lot to see you where you are today. The convocation marks the fruition of your hard work. It's true that your dedication, sincere effort, and academic brilliance have led you to this level of achievement. It's the time of your transition from students to professionals, from scholars to scientists. Within a few days, you'll enter a new world as an employee or an employer or an entrepreneur with many responsibilities. If you try anything different, you must believe that something the world would work for you. It's very, very important that you trust yourself. You trust yourself because you are outstanding. It's undoubtedly the time to rejoice and celebrate your achievements, but simultaneously, you are expected to realize the enormity of the responsibility placed upon you. The knowledge you have gained at your core and allied area at the IIT ISM Dhanbad will give you unmatched confidence, and the other qualities that your alma mater has instilled in you will help you to move forward in your career. The baton of knowledge and skills that you have received and the values that you have been imbibed must be carried forward with the same spirit and zeal as has been done by your teachers. This has to be a lifelong commitment. This is the only Guru Dakshina your teachers, mentors, and alma mater expects from you. The country is proud of the contributions of IIT ISM Dhanbad alumni as the CEOs and top officials of most of the public sector undertakings of the Government of India in the form of a technological workforce for India's nation-building efforts. With our unified effort, we can establish IIT ISM Dhanbad as a global brand amongst employers, academicians, scientists, and industrialists. Each alumnus of this institute must contribute as this great institution's brand ambassador to improve the institution's perception. My dear degree recipients, you will join this prestigious institution's growing and expanding alumni list. Please provide all kinds of support and wholeheartedly for the development of this great institution. Always remember your alma mater and participate actively in the sustainable growth of this great institution. I expect each one of you to make this institute proud of its achievements. Remember, as a good engineer or a good scientist, you have to be a good human being first. Develop quality of mindset together with the quality of mind that you have. The rich legacy of IIT ISM allows you to live for a purpose that's bigger than yourself. The Institute's legacy that has endured over the last 9.5 decades makes it dream high and emerge as a trailblazer for the engineering and technological education in this country. During the last few years, the Institute has been consistently growing in terms of its international collaborations, in industry-institute interaction, academic and research activities, program diversifications, research publications and citations, external funding, development of physical infrastructure, e-learning, and other technological developments in the areas of academia and research. Our development challenges will continue to shape the strategic priorities in science, technology, and innovation. Our country has many grassroots level innovators whose ideas could be developed into marketable product through technological and commercial support. These innovators need mentoring and IITs should take the lead as fountainheads of knowledge. The Institute has targeted doubling the sponsored research, consulting, management development programs and executive development programs over the next 2 years. Finally, I can think of no better words than the IIT ISM's Dhanbad motto, Yoga Karma Kaushalam, or the excellence through perfection, to inspire you in the seminal guidance given to Sri Krishna by Arjuna. May God bless us all with all the best And once again, I'm grateful to our chief guest and the guest of honor for gracing this occasion. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Recipients of degree present in this hall, please stand. During the 43rd Convocation, 372 PhD, 311 MTech, 17 MBA, BA, 52 MBA, 95 MSc Tech, 145 MSc, 66 Integrated MTech, 20 Dual Degree, 806 BTech degrees, and 35 postgraduate diplomas are being awarded in person and in absentia. Recipients of degrees, I charge you that in thought, word, and deed you will ever maintain the purity, dignity, and integrity of your profession and the honor of the Institute. Please take the place.
धनबाद स्थित भारतीय प्रौद्योगिकी संस्थान से भारतीय खनिज विद्यापीठ से समुत्तीर्ण स्नातक वयं संकलम कुर्मः वयं मनसा एवं कर्मणा संपूर्ण सुचिता सहितं सर्वदा अस्माकं अभियंता या प्रौद्योगिकीविदा या विज्ञानविदा या प्रबंधविदा इति वृत्ति जीवनस्य साधुत्व संरक्षणे यति श्यामहे एवं विद्यापीठस्य समिष्ट गौरवं रक्षामि अस्माकं देशस्य एकताम् एवं पथनिरपेक्षतां रक्षणार्थं संपूर्ण शक्तिं समापयामः एवं अस्माकं अभियांत्रिकी प्रौद्योगिकी वैज्ञानिकी मानविकी च प्रबंधशास्त्र संबंधी उपयोगं मातृभूमि सेवा कुर्मः इति we the recipients of degree of the Indian Institute of Technology, Indian School of Mines, Dhanbad, hereby pledge that we shall in thought and deed ever endeavor to be scrupulously honest in the discharge of our duties as engineers, technologists, scientists, and managers. That in all circumstances we shall uphold dignity and integrity of our profession and the honor of our alma mater. And that we shall devote all our energies to promote the unity and security of our country and utilize our knowledge of engineering, technology, science, humanities, and management in the service of our motherland.
please take your seats now. May I now invite our guest of honor, His Excellency, the Honorable Governor of Jharkhand, to deliver his address. Please, sir.
I touch and salute the holy feet of Bharata Mata, the most powerful and the most merciful. Today, the 43rd convocation of our IIT Dhanbad and our chief guest of this convocation is our Honorable, most respected Vice President Ji of Bharat, Sriman Jagdeep Dhankar Ji, Sri Panna Gupta Ji, Honorable Health Minister of Jharkhand, Professor Prem Bharat, Chairperson, Board of Governors, IIT ISM Dhanbad, Professor J.K. Patnaik Ji, the Director, IIT ISM Dhanbad, members of the Academic Council, our distinguished guests, the faculty members of the Institute, parents and the degree recipients. My good friends from print and media, Bhai Bahno, sabko johar. It is a great privilege for me to be present on this historic moment of the 43rd convocation of IIT ISM Dhanbad. My heartiest congratulations to the entire family of IIT and ISM Dhanbad on this auspicious occasion. I congratulate all the degree recipients and I greet the praiseworthy teachers and the mentors who have worked sincerely in shaping the young minds. I also commend the parents who have inspired their children towards their studies and provided them with all the available resources with them and the environmental for these youngsters' growth. It is a proud moment for all of us that the most respected Sri Jagdeep Dhankar Ji, our Honorable Vice President of India, graced this auspicious occasion with his presence. His commitment to public service and the tireless dedication to the betterment of society have left an unbelievable but more inspiring mark in all of us. Honorable Vice President Ji, I extend the warm welcome to you to the sacred land of the great warriors Bhagavan Birsa Munda, Sidhu Kanu, Pulao Jono, Nilambar, Pidambar and many more who have sacrificed their life in the struggle against the British colonial rule. And their contributions to our independence of our country is immense. And I am having the privilege of being with our Vice President from the afternoon. He is very simple. He is very jovial, but he is a very good administrator. That's what I have. That is what I was more impressed by him. It is not. Most of us are thinking that unless you are very strict and unless you are very stubborn and you are very strict in every sense, then only that is what is good administration. But it is not that. Jovial, friendly, at the same time, you will be a great, vibrant administrator. That is the great personality of our Vice President Ji. That impresses me very much. That gives me an inspiration that I have to reset my goals in the public life. Your presence not only brings joy in the prestigious institute, but also to the entire state. It is worth mentioning that yesterday the marked 98th Foundation Day of this institute was celebrated in a big way. My dear students, I am proud to say that our Honorable Vice President Ji is known for his exemplary service in various positions, and he has excelled by his contribution in every position. That is the greatness of him. As a legal expert, his contribution to the legal fraternity has been commendable. Additionally, as the chairman of Rajya Sabha, the most difficult task for anyone is efficient running of the House is noteworthy. His commitment to upholding the democratic value has made him a symbol of inspiration for many of us. His journey in public service reflects a constant pursuit of truth, justice, and the welfare of the people. He is a soft-spoken person, and his inspirational personality serves as a guiding light for all of us. Today, his dignified presence in this convocation ceremony will undoubtedly act as an inspiration for each one of you. May his words resonate with you as you embark on your own journeys. Armed with knowledge, integrity, and a commitment to making a positive impact on the society, with these values will be strengthened, these thinking will be strengthened by his speech. It is a matter of great pride that IIT ISM Dhanbad has been a beacon of excellence, consistently setting benchmarks and pushing the boundaries of knowledge and technological advancement. The alumni of these prestigious institutions have gone on to make significant contributions in various fields, leaving a highly impact not only in the national level but on the global level. The young, bright and happy faces that I see in front of me represent the hope and the strength of our nation. The journey you have undertaken during your time in the institution has not only equipped you with the knowledge but also fostered critical thinking and a spirit of innovation. That remember that education is not merely a degree but a lifelong pursuit. Seize every opportunity to learn, grow and adapt to the ever-evolving landscape of your chosen field. India needs technocrats, India needs scientists, India needs great, vibrant managers. And under the visionary leadership of our great Prime Minister, Honorable Narendra Modi ji, that we have pushed one-time ruler of us, the British, to the 6th position, and we are today occupying the 5th largest economy of the world. My dear students, I request you to use your educational skills not only to shape your careers but also to contribute to the betterment of the society. That is where the real success is there. You all are privileged to be a graduate of one of the premier educational institutions of our country. And there are several youths, we all know, in spite of their talents, who couldn't continue their higher educations. But you are so lucky. So in my personal request, I request you all that because of the society only we all grow. So when we occupy an important position, we must always remember that we must give back at least something back to the society. I wish you all the students a bright future ahead. Once again, I am very grateful to the most respected Honorable our Vice President Ji for his gracious presence in this convocation, and he makes an unbelievable impression in me that will be the guiding light for me throughout my life. His encouraging words will work wonders in shaping the life of you also. With these words, I conclude my speech. Thank you, everyone. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Jharkhand.
Dean Academic, please present the names of winners of the Institute Gold Medals who will receive their respective medals and certificates from the Honorable Chief Guest.
IIT ISM Gold Medal for the year 2022-23 have been awarded to students securing highest overall grade point average (OGPA) in their disciplines. The names of the awardees are Akshay Singh Beruwal, BTech from Chemical Engineering, Abhishek Padi, BTech from Civil Engineering, Abhishek Kumar Jain, BTech from Computer Science and Engineering, BTech Electrical Engineering, BTech Engineering Physics, next Abhinash Mishra, BTech Environmental Engineering, Rishu Raj, BTech Mechanical Engineering, Aditi Raj, BTech Mineral Engineering, next Suhas Ranjan, BTech Mining Engineering, Sai Krishna, BTech Mining Machinery Engineering, महाशय BTech पेट्रोलियम इंजीनियरिंग। Sansad Television dual degree from Computer Science and Engineering. Next, Hari Guarantee, Master of Business Administration, Business Analytics, Management Strategy and Industrial Engineering. Next, Shruti Sarah Anand, MBA from Management Studies and Industrial Engineering. Anjali Dindal, Master of Science from Mathematics and Computing. Next, Deepshikha, Master of Science from Physics. Next, Surashit Majumdar, MTech Applied Geology, MSc Tech Applied Geology. Next, Ananya Das, MSc Tech Applied Geophysics. Next, Atanima Mandal, MSc Tech Applied Geophysics. Next, Ritik Singhal, MTech Chemical Engineering. Next, Akash Srinivas Trivedi, MTech Civil Engineering. Next, Nehal Jain, MTech Computer Science and Engineering. Next, Surbi Agrawal, MTech Data Analytics. Next, Bala Khan, MTech Earthquake Science and Engineering from Applied Physics. Next, Rajya Chakravarti, MTech Electrical Engineering. Next, Arpita D, MTech Electronics and Communication Engineering. Next, Siddharth Garg, MTech Environmental Science and Engineering. Next, Sunil Kumar, MTech Fuel, Mineral and Metallurgical Engineering. Next, Saurabh Roy, MTech Geoexploration from Applied Geology. Next, Lakshya Tripathi, MTech Geometry. Next, Anish Aman, MTech Industrial Engineering and Management.
He is very good at reading my heart. When he was coming, I could see some seismic ray.
Next, Meet Naik, MTech Mechanical Engineering. Next, Mandeep Singh Gill, MTech from Mining Engineering. Next, Anurag Ravi Kumar Banti, MTech Mining Machinery Engineering. Next, Vaishnavi Deepak Roshan, MTech Pharmaceutical Science and Engineering. Next, Devanshu Verma, MTech Tunneling and Underground Space Technology. Next, Muhammad Fazal Qatar, Integrated MTech Applied Geology. Next, Sudhir Kumar Gupta, Integrated MTech Applied Geophysics. Next, Aman Kumar Pandey, Integrated MTech Mathematics and Computing. Thank you, sir. Jai Hind.
our chief guest, His Excellency, the Vice President of India, Shri Jagdeep Dhankar sir, to deliver the 43rd Convocation address. Please, sir.
Very good afternoon to all of you. And my greetings to all. I was testing the mic. थोड़ा सा करना पड़ेगा. Yes. Very good afternoon to all of you and greetings to all. Honorable Governor of Jharkhand, Shri C.P. Radhakrishnan. He has been twice as lucky as myself. He was very good also. A man of enormous talent, and the state is fortunate to have a thinking mind like him, who thinks of future of India, depending on youth before me. Shri Bana Gupta, Honorable Minister, Government of Jharkhand, concerned with education. So he's at the right place. Professor Prem Worth, Chairman Board of Governors IIT, ISM Dhanbad, and Old Warhorse, has traversed many IITs. I know him from before. He looks pleasant, but otherwise is very tough. Sir, everyone agrees with me. Professor J.K. Patnaik, Director IIT, ISM Dhanbad, distinguished faculty, members of the Senate. He doesn't have to suffer syndicate. Lucky for you. I am Chancellor of one of the universities. The Senate is large, syndicate is also there. The Vice Chancellor has to do tightrope walking. Right has to do it. I am told, and I think the information is reliable, that marriage market for those who step out of this institute is indeed very wholesome. I am sure that's the situation. Friends, I have no doubt in telling you, every convocation is a milestone. And to be associated with a convocation, which is a gratifying moment for degree awardees, their teachers, their parents, it is function of the effort they have put in. It is realization by them that they will ever be in gratitude of teachers who have been pain in the neck and very tough. They will remember them all their lives. It is toughness of the teachers who have given you enough pain to strengthen you spinally. You step out in a world owned by them. I feel surcharged in the company of very brilliant minds in our country. I am referring to you, no one else. ISM Dhanbad will be completing centenary in 2 years, and IIT ISM a decade. 2026 is going to be a year of great celebration by all of you. I appeal to the alumni, and I know many of them. I have had the benefit of working along with them. In legal profession, coal, steel and mine were my core areas. Therefore, involvement of your alumni was unavoidable for them and for me. They are enormously talented. They have dominated public sector. I would not like to name them, lest I miss out some name. This ceremony is not, take note of it, hold your breath, is not end of your academic journey. You'll have to keep on, continue to learn. It is like standing in a river. To be at the same place, you have to move your feet. Otherwise, you are swept even by shallow water. So keep on learning. I congratulate you for another reason, that you are stepping out of this great institute at a time when you have extremely receptive ecosystem waiting for you. An affirmative governance mechanism where you can fully realize your ambitions, exploit your talent. You will step out in a world of Bharat where corruption is getting neutralized by transparent, accountable working. You will step out in Bharat to contribute to its rise, which was never seen before. You will be able to play critical role because the government has really opened new vistas for you. That's both a challenge and opportunity. Friends, I can call friends boys and girls. Am I right? Yes. You stand on the threshold of future. I encourage you to reflect on the knowledge gained, the challenges you have overcome, the friendship forged during your time and of the esteemed institution. My piece of advice: be always in touch with those whom you have known over the years in the institute. Initially, you may think it is not important, but as you will traverse journey of life, you will find the most valuable asset you have is in the friendship of people with whom you studied in this great institution. Friends, the degree you receive today is not just a testament to your academic prowess. It is a symbol of your dedication, perseverance, and potential that lies within each of you. This potential has to be fully exploited by you. I have no doubt you shall do it for your benefit, for your family's benefit, and certainly for country's benefit. Convocations prove to be occasions not for celebration of academic journey alone, but for recognizing the roles that institutions such as yours have in introducing a stream of highly skilled human resource. Our nation takes pride because its human resource is having impactful footprint in every major corporate of the world. But the kind of experience you have gained, the opportunities are enormous. And recently, I'll come to that, have been unfolded. Higher educational institutions are more than ivory towers of intellect. They are engines of economic growth. A country is known by the quality of education it imparts to its youth. Quality education is the most impactful transformational mechanism of positive change in the journey of a country. And that I can see before my eyes. IITs, you can't be taken as an 8 or 9-year-old IIT. You just got that tag in 2016. But your reputation starts from 1926. So I take this IIT in the front league. They have played pivotal role in shaping India's technological landscape by serving as crucibles of innovation, fostering exceptional talent in engineering and technology. It is satisfying to note the contribution of IIT, ISM to research and development and the way it has, for the past 9 decades, been producing skilled professionals who drive advancements in various industries. This ceremony ushers in a new chapter full of prospects and possibilities for you. I see you as architects of change, contributors to progress, and ambassadors of knowledge. You will go to any establishment, they will look at you differently, that you are from this prestigious institution. You will have to live up to the reputation the institution has, because this reputation is collectively evolved by faculty and students and alumni. I see destiny of Bharat in your eyes. I looked around. I'm just not making a statement. I can see sparkle in your eyes. I can see your confidence. I can see your optimism. I can see your hope that you will contribute massively for growth of this country. And why not? You are the most important stakeholder in governance and rise of Bharat, and therefore corresponding obligation. You are to ensure that the growth trajectory of this nation continues to be ever incremental. Right now we can be in joyous mood when we look at our reputation globally, when we look at our infrastructure, when we look at our growth story. You are lucky to be living unlike us, because we know the difficulties we faced when we were your age. You are lucky to be living in Amrit Kal. I have no hesitation in saying Amrit Kal of Bharat is Gaurav Kal on account of epochal achievements we have had in legislation, reservation for women, and game-changing policies have given new lease of life to those who had lost hope. This rise of Bharat is attributed to affirmative governance, strategic initiatives, action-oriented implementation with firm hand. When you act on a vision with passion in mission mode, the results are bound to be rewarding. Our Bharat is witnessing these results at all levels, be it a village, semi-urban area, urban area, or a metro. The impact is being felt all around. The World Bank has acknowledged that India has successfully met financial inclusion goals in mere 6 years, which according to the World Bank President were not ordinarily possible in 47 years. Imagine that World Bank used to reflect differently for India, is now giving that certification. And I can assure you, this certification is premised on hard facts. It is on account of ground realities that exist in this country. Our historic achievements are that significant and phenomenal, and this is reflected in our actions. Can you ever imagine 110 million farmers would get every year 3 times funds directly in their account, which presently total more than 2,75,000 crores. I am not on the delivery mechanism of the government. The government may be equipped, but what is significant is the farmer is technologically equipped in the village, remote village, to receive that aid. This is a defining moment for Bharat and its rise. Friends, I do not wish to go to ordinary situations, but there was a time when we used to look at UK, France, Germany, Japan. By 2030, we would have left all of them behind. Can you imagine that kind of a situation? We used to talk of USA and China, but our per capita data consumption is more than that of US and China taken together. Look at our involvement at village level. That is the reality. Our service delivery now is technology driven at all levels. People have been fully sensitized to use technology. How heartening it is to notice that a man from the village will make a small payment by digital mechanism. And that is why our digital payments are 4 times that of USA, UK, France and Germany taken together. And look at the scientific refinement we have engaged in digital payment making mechanisms. Even countries like Singapore are following it. When it comes to growth, we go to ISRO. We are putting satellites of USA, UK, Singapore, other developed countries in space through ISRO because it is good value for money. And our record in going to the space to an extent that no one has gone there before, South Pole of Moon, Tiranga or Shakti Point, हमने वहाँ बना दिए. Look at what is happening in India. Vikrant, a great ship we used to look at, a warship. Its indigenous model was launched by the Prime Minister. Indigenous, frigates, fighter planes, strategic helicopters, and space-to-space missiles. That is where our country is heading at the moment. That's an opportunity and challenge for you. You will have to unleash all your efforts of innovation. Give up fear of failure. Try all ideas, out-of-box ideas that come to your mind to contribute to the welfare of this great nation. Friends, we used to go abroad and we used to look at highways. Oh, how great the highways are. Someday would we ever have it? This side we must have seen it. But what you see is very different. Our infrastructural growth is the highest in the world. And just imagine the kind of roads we have built. Just imagine the kind of airports we have built. And not only that, the infrastructural impact is at the village level. There is no village now that doesn't have electricity in every household. No village where there is no road connectivity. No village where there is no 5G connectivity. This is a big change, which means you have the right ecosystem to deliver the best for your nation, and I'm sure you will do it. When I look just last 3 months, a new parliament building in spite of COVID was brought about in 2.5 years. One of the top 10 convention centers in the world, Bharat Mandapam, Yeshu Bhumi was larger in the same period. And it is not that only executive is doing it. We in parliament are also doing. We have given status to women by way of reservation to the extent of 1/3 in Lok Sabha and state legislatures. Something which couldn't fructify for 3 decades. I know everyone tried sincerely, but success was registered by painstaking efforts that it was near unanimity. In governance, state governments and central government have a role to play. All political parties, when it comes to Bharat, can have no difference of opinion except welfare of the nation. Save some instances where people cannot digest growth of this country. We can ignore them only by neutralizing them. I am sure young minds, discerning minds, intelligent minds before me know how best to do it, because you are in know of things and you know of the narratives that are false and untenable. The marvels which we see in this country are ground reality for all of us to see, which we had never visualized in our dreams. I can say it with confidence because I was elected to Parliament Lok Sabha for the first time in 1989. I was a minister then. So I see the difference that has taken place over a period of 3 decades. The difference is unbelievable, beyond my dreams and expectations. I never thought in my lifetime I will see India's rise to that extent, that in Global Committee of Nations, there will be so much respect for India. India's Prime Minister is rated as a world leader. I don't see politics in appreciating an individual. I see in Parliament that when Women Reservation Bill was granted, all sections of the political spectrum came together. We don't associate Prime Minister institution with a political party. The institution is national institution. This state should know much better than other states what is the seminal significance of a tribal woman being positioned in Rashtrapati Bhavan. A tribal woman has become India's first citizen. It's a historic change. It reflects changing mindset. It shows how deeply we are concerned with all sections of society. When in women reservation, we made reservation horizontal and vertical, it was to ensure that there is social equality. Iniquitous platform is curtailed. Amongst SC and ST also, there will be 1/3 reservation for women. That is taking care of the social aspect. Friends, I can keep on going, but I have to stop somewhere. The Prime Minister had rightly indicated this decade is a decade. If it is a decade, it is your decade. It is an opportunity for you, and I'm sure you will be able to do it. We have disruptive technologies. Most people may not understand, but I am at a global level before the eminently concerned audience to appreciate it. If we have to make most of disruptive technologies, it has to be from theaters like yours. It has to be by way of innovation through your minds. Imagine the kind of focus which is there in quantum computing. I have been a student of physics. When a presentation was made to me in the presence of Sri Sunil Kumar Gupta, Secretary to Vice President and from IIT Kanpur, we both were baffled. The kind of speed that will be there. And machine learning. I was amazed. What is machine learning? It can quickly analyze data which comes in millions of dots. I urge all of you, going by the situation we face, employ your technology. Let us invent a machine that can count currency notes at a fast rate. No, it's a problem to human resource. I was looking at the plight of the manager of the bank. He said, we are counting and counting and counting, but tomorrow is a working day, so we'll have to deal with our clientele also. It occurred to me that I must fire all of you to catalyze a mechanism, because the country's ecosystem is very clear. Corruption has no place. Corruption is no longer means to get favor. Power corridors have been neutralized of corrupt elements. पहले सोचते थे कि हम कानून से ऊपर हैं, कानून हमारे पास कैसे पहुंचेगा? But अब कानून से कोई नहीं बच पाएगा. But then there is a limit. How long can we keep on counting and counting and counting? Even our ballots are counted at fast speed. So I am sure I'm leaving homework for all of you. You will use your technological sense. Get a machine that can count any amount so that further action thereon can be taken. Friends, cutting-edge technologies offer you great opportunities. You are at a place where you can easily employ them. Because right now you think you are at IIT Dhanbad, IIT, ISM Dhanbad. When you will step out in the larger world, you will realize the importance of this institute. They will look at you. I was surprised while giving medals. I asked deliberately everyone, क्या कर रहे हो? बोला ONGC में है, GAIL में है, Amazon में है. All of you are employed, making your contribution, which means you are already in action. And मेरी बात तो सुनोगे ना, रास्ता निकालोगे. Friends, there are certain technologies which people normally do not understand. Even at my age, for me, transfer from 5G to 6G is limited to use of my mobile. But for you, it's a different game. I was surprised when a presentation was made that we have split 6G into two phases. One phase up to 2025 and the commercialization phase 2025 to 2030. When it comes to matters like green hydrogen, imagine what kind of a wonder it can do for employment, for entrepreneurship, and for ecology. Such enormous potential. And when we talk of green hydrogen, we will have to take recourse to renewable energy also. So it will rise like a plateau. By 2030, the estimate is the employment will be more than 6 lakhs and investment will be more than 8 lakh crores. Beyond the job, you don't have to find a job for yourself. You have to find job for others. Because finance is not a handicap for you to translate your ideas into reality. We are in the single-digit countries that have already made allocations and taken lead in these technologies. Our quantum computing mission, 6,000 crores allocated. Green hydrogen mission, 19,000 crores allocated. 6G in advanced situations. And I wouldn't talk of machine learning because I have given you a homework. Even quantum computing has a potential to contribute $300 billion to our economy by 2030. Friends, all I can say is that as flag bearers and practitioners of cutting-edge technology at global level, I feel that you have an extremely important, critical, pivotal role to play in the defense and security of our motherland. Security concerns are no longer conventional. I attended 3 significant workshops. I was amazed that those who fight on the frontier are only one kind of soldiers. The other soldiers are before me. How strong our security mechanism will be, how innovative and productive you are in unleashing the power of technology for national welfare. Friends, you must have come across recently, Government of India has taken great initiative for the first time, taking out certain minerals for private sector. You come in there very effectively. Lithium is one of them. Lithium has great potential. We have got a reserve of lithium in Jammu and Kashmir. But we should be prepared to exploit the potential of lithium wherever it is in the world. And your role there is critical. You know it more than I do. the amendments that were made in the Mines and Mineral Development Regulation Act are all keeping in view your contributions, making available opportunities to you. And even where there is a role of a state, the role of the state has been rationalized to the extent of fiscal direction. Rest of the things have been put in a ease of governance mechanism. I would urge all of you to look at the document that has already been issued towards the end of last month. Study it. You will get insightful details. Maybe some of you can make great career by focusing on lithium, nickel, cobalt, and copper. Friends, I implore you to remember that learning is a lifelong journey. Even a teacher has to learn. It has been said very wisely by someone that the best way to learn a subject is to teach it. That is why our teachers are superior to us. But don't leave that habit. I congratulate you again. As you embark on your professional journey, you must consider how your skills and knowledge can contribute for your welfare, but also for betterment of society. You have to be role models for this country. You have been imparted education in such a prestigious institution. The institution has given you an identity. No corporate in the world can decline to recognize your identity. In certain fields, you are best in the world. And therefore, that being the scenario, kindly, magnetically grab the opportunity for national welfare. I am sure you are in celebration mode. Are you? Yes. But then you also have to take note of the responsibility that comes with this great celebration. Make ethical choices. A shortcut is the shortest distance between 2 points. We have temptation or urge to take shortcuts. But trust me and keep this always in your mind. A shortcut is the longest distance when you need. And therefore always conform to legal regime that will serve the nation and serve you much better. Friends, be the beacons of change and the change which you want. And fortunately that change is taking place. That change is massively visible. It has been globally recognized. You have only to further enhance it. Be more innovative for tomorrow. You must come together because in a decade, 2 decades, or 25 years, you all will be in very significant positions. And that will be taking our Bharat 2047 when it celebrates centenary of its independence. You are going to be its foot soldiers. It has to be on your shoulders. I am not a doctor medically, but I know your shoulders are strong enough to serve our motherland very effectively. That you will do. I will make one appeal from here. And that appeal is not limited to this institute. But I'm making this appeal because there can't be in the country more deserving, impactful platform to make that appeal. Alumni of our institutions, they are reservoir of talent. They are in command in various sectors nationally and globally. Taken together, they are a great human resource. They can contribute massively in policy formulation. They can come up as a think tank of unrivaled potential. I therefore urge alumni of this institute to get in touch with other alumni associations and evolve a confederation of alumni associations. I will be happy to be a platform to entertain such a confederation, get their viewpoint on various issues, policy formulation, and catalyze the change. I do hope that the chairman, board of governors, and the director will take a lead. I'll be in a position to play my role as per your expectations. Before I conclude, I invite you for a visit to Indian Parliament in groups. My office will take care of it. We'll be in touch with your director. I can assure you, the visit will be eye-opener for you. The kind of technology we have employed in the new building of Parliament. You will be proud of our nation. You will have to suffer lunch with me. Be prepared for that also. Thank you so much.